So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Patrick Patterson is out there with Paul George. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Robertson. Dishes to George. Fires it up. And Andre Iguodala isn't the first option in offense he once was, Greg, but he still can come up with the occasional big gaming. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Adams dishes to George. Count the basket.
He's one of those guys the defense always has to watch out for. Burned him there.
Iguodala with a screen on Westbrook. Cook the pass to Iguodala. Foul call that time.
Phenomenal rebounding guard, but I think what happens too is that players on OKC set themselves up in great position to clean up any misses.
And the shot is good.
Hard to find a player with better mid-range accuracy than Durant, especially for the amount of shots that he takes.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big edge for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And so here is Golden State after Oklahoma City gets the three. Tries it from the top of the key. Buries the jump shot. Durant's got his second basket of the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Out to the right wing. Cook. The second effort. And Durant lays it in. Durant's got 6.
Well, we know he dominates from the perimeter, but Durant is just as dynamic when he gets inside. Sometimes the confidence grows even more.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this, though.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
And that's what we're seeing more and more. Point guards who can finish as well as they make the play.
On the basket by Jones. And Brent, going back a few years to your formative playing days in high school, you played at one of the bigger powerhouse high schools in California. How did playing on such a team that had such high expectations at that early age help your skill level and your overall basketball development?
Well, going to De La Salle High School, if I really wanted success, I should have been a kicker because the football team was off the charts. But we did have great success in basketball, and I did watch my 2 older brothers play at the school, so I understood what the program was about, what kind of expectations there were from the coaches with regards to accountability.
I bet you would have been a pretty good wide receiver.
I might have been, at least for one play, until a linebacker or a cornerback would cut me in half.
Barry going deep. He's got the ball, and there he goes. Here's Westbrook. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Screen by Adams. Westbrook kicks to Robertson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. From 7, stolen by George. To the paint, here's Patterson. The shot's good on the assist by George. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by George. Inside, Iguodala with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From 12 feet out, comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Fantastic team defensive effort there. They made him uncomfortable taking that inside look, and it showed in the release.
Lets it go with the 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. Here is Cook. They set the screen to the inside. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist from Cook.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
He really could time those perfectly. What an assist.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Love the unselfish basketball. Beautiful thing to watch. It's how the game is supposed to be played.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Russel Westbrook out there with Felton. Then it's Paul George, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Collison in at the power forward. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And this Warriors team is so dominant on so many levels. But for me, what energizes them is that fluidity and that unselfishness of their offense. I mean, it's so much fun to play that way, and that joy feeds into every aspect of the game.
The Thunder shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Felton goes in, and Jones pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Cook dishes to Jones. Durant against George. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
That's really one of his specialties, altering shots in close.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems at times that Russell Westbrook can put up a triple-double at will. But he said, everybody thinks that I care about numbers and things like that, but I really don't. I don't think about who shoots, how many times they shoot. That really doesn't matter to me. I just like to win. All that matters is if we win. Kevin?
It's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
Tonight they are here to compete. This is what the fans paid their money to see.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Especially in a game that is this close, every possession counting. That was just one side wanting it more than the other.
Here's Adams, and foul hard scoring isn't what makes him valuable. Granted, it's his defense and his solid screen setting.
Well, I think it's his idea that the role that he has is something that he's very comfortable with, and he wants to be successful at doing it. He doesn't hurt the team by getting out of his comfort zone.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Taken away by Felton. For the finish.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, this team now has to settle in right here and have a great possession without getting so aggressive that you compound your mistake.
The shot will not fall. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Outside, George hands it from downtown. George has got 12.
And without his sharp shooting, who knows where they'd be right now.
There's a good screen. Here's Durant. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
I have no clue what happened with the defense there, but they should be thanking their lucky stars that somehow he bricked that golden opportunity.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, they can't let the shot clock run down too far on this possession.
There's the feed to Urebko. And that's an air ball. Not even close. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's George. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And they keep.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. A fadeaway. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Steve is always quick to commend Mark Jackson in those years before it is he's done what he's done in Golden State.
Good point. Back to Westbrook. Bell against Patterson. 5 on the clock. And George kicks to Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George. Westbrook's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Well, they missed their first 3 shots, and after that maybe they'll get some air underneath their wings a little bit.
Livingston dishes to Bell. There's a screen. Thompson passes to Bell. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
The pick definitely could have been better. Didn't fully commit.
3 on 3. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Screen by Grant. Westbrook kicks to George. Got freed up. Nice work off the pit. George has got 17.
You see Billy Donovan out there on the sidelines, and you can't help but to think of all the success he's had as a coach already. Back-to-back titles in college, essentially built that Florida basketball program into a powerhouse. He's hoping that he can bring some of that success translated to the NBA and get him
times tonight, nailed 5 of them. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So the Thunder 5 right now. Steven Adams is out there with Patrick pass by Thompson.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the layup's good off.
Big defense. They definitely read the scouting report on this guy and could not have played him more perfectly there.
Here's George. Drilled from 11 feet out. George has got 19 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And they will call over the back on the play.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Roberson. And Adams kicks to George. From downtown. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second. You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Out to the wing. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Robertson. And that's now 18 points for Russell Westbrook. Cook dishes to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the Monster Jam.
To the left wing. Unloads from 13. A shot's good from Westbrook. He's got 20.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Not one of their better efforts, as you can tell by the score. They've been low energy for most of the night.
Off the screen, and Iguodala with a nice bucket inside.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Westbrook kicks to Patterson. And the pass to George. In the corner, it's Westbrook. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 15 from outside the arc. The shot misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Left side, George. Inside, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And guys, what we
focused and fly under the radar just a little bit more.
Patterson setting the pick. Good on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 18.
And they're not finished.
Here's Red Hot.